And so, Kapil, first off, how are you?
Doing well.
Always in Zen mode. So, as we always do, I always love to start with asking you to think about the most fascinating thing that you experienced or learned this week. So, I throw it to you.
It's never that way. It's never linear, and it's never something new that it all just kind of blends in. So I don't really think of it that way. So I wouldn't know what to say.
Did anything blend in particularly well this week?
No, that's just a backdoor way of asking the same question. No, nothing happened.
Nothing happened at all?
No,
Nothing happened that made it, wow,
no.
this is an
It's just
extraordinary moment?
no. I'm not looking for extraordinary moments. I have no interest in extraordinary moments. I'm very much interested in an arrival, and whatever the rocky or calm or whatever the moments are that lead to that. That's all I'm really interested in. That's where my eyes are.
Well, did your eyes see anything towards that arrival this week that we haven't talked about in the past?
No, you just won't let it go. No,
No, of course
nothing,
not. Don't you know me by
nothing,
now?
nothing,
Well,
nothing.
I'll still come back to the
Th-
back.
thing, I mean, things just when they arise, they arise. I don't, I don't think about them to talk about them. I don't. They come and they're gone. And usually, if they come, I'll mention them on Twitter. So in honesty, Twitter is probably the better person to ask.
Well, there's a lot of talk this week on Twitter on decision making from you.
I don't really. Oh, okay. What did I say?
You probably don't remember, but I want to get to it in a minute. But I want to jump on a couple things that happened to me this week that I want to get your perspective on, because I know we touched on those issues briefly, but I was at a conference earlier this week where I got to see a bunch of old faces and meet new friends. And as I was kind of reflecting on the way back, it was in San Diego, on the experience, I started to think about the authenticity of some of those relationships. I know you keep a very tight or a very high bar on who you allow in your life. How do you distinguish between a real relationship and a phony one?
That's a good question. I don't really know if there are any so-called real relationships outside of the relationship that you have with yourself. And I think that all other relationships are basically an extension and a mirror of that one. Um, so, the things that I enjoy talking about or exploring, really, in honesty, are the things that I enjoy exploring with clients.
Mm-hmm.
And the social scene. I mean, that's very, very narrow for me. I don't go to parties and get-togethers unless I'm dragged there once a year or somewhere somehow. I don't know how I get there, but it's very tight. It's not, and it's not because there are not nice people in the world. There absolutely are. It's just that the more I go along in life, the more it becomes painfully clear that the things that I want to look into um, are not really the things that others want to look into.